Tomorrow marks 1 year since Superstorm Sandy barreled into the Northeast. Damage totaled $50 billion, making it the second costliest storm ever in the U.S. after Katrina. Many who live near the shore now fear that they may have to leave for good as the cost of flood insurance skyrockets. Jim Axelrod has a look.
It was saturated with all black muck. It was
black muck?
Yeah.
At 82, this is the time of life when May Kelleher would like to be enjoying the serenity of her view at the Jersey Shore. But Sandy pushed nearly 5 feet of bay water into her home and left behind $42,000 in damage.
We did the bathroom, the heating system, the hot water heater, air conditioning, everything was replaced.
The money came from a federally subsidized flood insurance program for homeowners living in flood zones, a program now running a $24 billion deficit. Congress passed a law to get rid of that shortfall by raising insurance premiums and eliminating those federal subsidies. But roughly 1 million homeowners in flood zones coast to coast and Hawaii will see their rates skyrocket. In the next 5 years, May Kelleher's annual premium could jump from $850 to more than $9,000.
I couldn't handle that.
Impossible.
Impossible, yes.
That could have been avoided.
Congresswoman Maxine Waters co-sponsored the bill, but now says she never expected her own legislation could have such a devastating impact.
We did have unintended consequences. Some of the premiums that are being talked about we think are outrageous, and we're going to go through this program piece by piece and fix it.
Waters blames FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, for bungling the estimates of impact on people like Kelleher. FEMA turned down our request for an interview.
What's the question of FEMA?
I don't have a lot of questions for FEMA. I have some directions for FEMA.
Waters says Congress will order FEMA to freeze any rate hikes while it figures out other ways to fill the budget gap. That's good news for May Kelleher, who can't afford the higher premiums.
That's probably what I'll have to do, is go without insurance.
And what, just pray?
Yes.
Both the House and the Senate are expected to introduce plans to address these skyrocketing premiums tomorrow. And Scott, here on May Kelleher Street in New Jersey and in flood-prone neighborhoods around the country, they'll be watching very carefully.
Still rebuilding after all these months. Jim, thanks very much.